Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I'm taking advantage of this nice weather to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you guys how to recondition or polish the headlights on your vehicle. Most vehicles today have the plastic headlamps. They have usually a halogen or some other type of incandescent bulb behind there, and over time what happens is the UV rays from the sun and some from the ozone in the air will cause this to oxidize and yellow like this. And it actually makes it to where you can run around with your bright lights on and people won't flash you because it's so dim. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you today how we do that. I've already masked this off. I just used some 3M painter's tape. We're going to, in addition to this, I'm going to be pulling out the big boy here, and we're going to be doing a tool review, sort of. This is the DeWalt rotary buffer. It's the DWP 849. This is the big boy. This is the one that you would use if you wet sanded a car, if you had super heavy cutting that you needed to do. This is also a wool pad, and I've got the 3M Velcro backing pad that attaches the wool bonnet to the DeWalt. Now what I'm going to be using as a compound, if you've probably searched on the internet, you've seen that there are compounds you can buy. This right here is the best I've ever used. It's Mother's Mag and Aluminum Polish. Yes, Mag and Aluminum Polish. It's basically a light abrasive, and that's what's we're going to use to restore this. I don't really know how much these are to replace. They're probably upwards of over $100 each. And if you can spend a few dollars and invest a little bit of your time, you can get these back to where at least they'll be at least 50% better than they are now. One thing I do need to caution you is just be careful. A rotary buffer in the hands of an inexperienced person can cause major damage. Not so much this, but you really need to be careful to mask around areas you don't want to hit, because this will burn through paint very quickly. It's not hard to use. Don't be afraid of it. Just be mindful of it. So what I'm going to go do now is I'm going to make sure that I'm kind of shooting into the sun. That's the really only angle I have right now, and I want to make sure that the shot is clear, but I'm going to show you how we're going to apply the mothers to the light and how we're going to buff it out, and hopefully you'll enjoy the result. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put one of my nitrile gloves on. This is how I apply the mothers. I just do it with my fingers. Just get a light coating on there. Now on this buffer, it has speed settings right here, all the way from 600 to, I believe it's 3,500. So we're going to start on about 600. This is way big for this, so I'm going to be very careful. But this is I don't remember, I think this is like an 8-inch pad. But anyway, so here we go. I'm going to turn it up. I don't know if you can see, but it already removed a good bit of the oxidation. So I'm going to move this on up to about 2,200. Let me go get a microfiber and I'll wipe this off and we'll see what it looks like. Oh, that is much clearer. I'm going to put just a little more on there. All right. Now the reason that I'm using the edge of this is because, well, the headlight's so small compared to the pad, but so I'm going to probably say that's 75 or 80% as good. It's pretty much clear now. So I'm going to move the camera. We're going to go over to the side that was the least worst and see how that comes out. All right, so there is this was the better of the two. You can see now that this is the worst of the two. And just even feeling, this feels rough compared to the side we just did. So I guess my idea of using the glove kind of went out, didn't it? Just gonna put some on here just like we did. Okay, so the way that you protect this to keep it from yellowing anymore is we're going to put some Adams liquid paint sealant on here, and we'll do that next. Now, if you don't put a good sealant on here, it's going to end up yellowing again over probably a couple months time. I'm going to do the other side. All right, so I've gone ahead and wiped the Adams liquid paint sealant off, and wow, what a difference. Now, you will never ever get these to be like they were when they're brand new. It's just, even if you wet sand them, but this is 80% better in our face. But yeah, unbelievable. I will be doing a full review when we do a paint restoration on the Mercedes. That's basically why I got it to do. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I will see you guys on the next video.